As Kenya marks International Anti-Corruption Day, the youth have been urged to be at the front line of the war against graft. Leaders say young people hold the power to shape Kenya's integrity tomorrow. But on a day filled with bold commitments, the big question remains: are the youth ready, willing and empowered to take up that fight? Susan Waweru has more.
At this year's Anti-Corruption Day, the message was clear. Kenya's youth are not just witnesses in the fight against graft, they are the ones expected to lead it. Human Rights and Constitutional Affairs Principal Secretary Judith Pareno urged the youth to be drivers of transparency and accountability, noting the growing number of youths embracing integrity clubs, civic education and technology to demand reforms.
In fact, I normally call them a resource for this nation. Their active participation is crucial to dismantling corruption networks and cultivating a culture of integrity.
But even as leaders call on youth to take charge, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission revealed a worrying trend.
Almost 6 out of every 10 young Kenyans say that they would take bribe if no one was watching.
We are forced to enter through it because there are things that need to be done. So in that situation, you find that you are lacking option.
For many, corruption is not just a moral failure. It is a survival challenge embedded in everyday systems.
So systems thinking basically is looking at corruption as a complex problem because it is interconnected. It's not just an officer taking a bribe. Why is the officer taking a bribe? Why do people feel the need to give the officer a bribe, even though both parties know that it is wrong?
Others believe the solution lies in reshaping Kenya's value system from the ground up.
What I think is needed to be changed is instilling values like integrity to the young people as they grow up in the society, just shaping a landscape where everybody appreciates the fact that corruption is a vice and integrity should be embraced.
And while questions about political will remain, opinions remain divided.
When there are the people we are elected in the office who have the social contract to represent the persons adequately, are themselves involving the corruption.
All the heads of state that came to Kenya have been fighting corruption. Let's not always be on the first people to blame the government, because I understand also the government at some point, even if an officer is corrupt, they feel pain when another person is corrupt.
EACC chairperson David Oginde says the fight cannot be won without young people at the forefront, while Commission CEO Abdi Mohamud insists the youth are not the problem.
I believe that as we mark this day, there is great potential, and I believe that you and I can shape a nation that we will be very proud of.
And with more than 75% of Kenya's population under 35, the leaders say the future of integrity rests in the hands of young people, choosing to become the architects of a corruption-free tomorrow. Susan Waweru, NTV.